Okay, folks. I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit wonky, but I'm sitting outside right now because it's a really nice day out. But I just wanted to touch on this whole thing about the color blue not burning with the lasers. I find the theory very, very compelling. I really, really do. And these videos are really interesting. And I think I've shared a couple of them. But I do have a lot of questions. I have no doubt in my mind, no doubt whatsoever, that, these wildfires that happen like this, whether it's in California or in Arizona or in any other area, including Hawaii, I have no doubt that they are being ignited and influenced by actors and people that, you know, that are using things called, directed energy weapons. Okay. I have no doubt. But this whole theory of the color blue not burning and stuff, I have questions about it because, myself personally, I would have to get a hold of one of these high powered lasers and do my own controlled experiment and get a bunch of different colored cloths, and do my own tests on it because I really don't know the source myself personally. I don't know where these people, are coming from. For all we know, some of these the cars and the umbrellas and stuff could have very well been coated with some kind of fire retardant or something. And for all we know, this person that did this video could have coated that blue piece of material with some fire retardant or something that it wouldn't ignite. And these are valid questions as far as I'm concerned. Before I can really sign on to the theory, and buy into it completely, I have a lot of questions. And I find it compelling. It is very interesting. And what's even more interesting is that the main news and all the mainstream, what they would call mainstream, is just latched right onto the whole debunking aspect of it. They're just releasing all kinds of debunking propaganda on it. So I gotta question that too. But yeah, guard dog on duty. We have a new sheriff here. Yeah, but it's kind of curious. All right, good job. Yep, that's good guard dogging. The AI kind of flubbed up though here on this article. I think it's kind of curious. I think it's just more proof that the AI is flawed, heavily flawed, and it's only as good as the character that's programming it. So, but it says here that this article called "Blue Objects in Hawaii Do Not Prove Lasers Started Wildfires," and it says that it was posted up on May 9th, 2023. But in the first sentence, it says social media users are claiming blue objects that survived the August 2023 wildfires in the U.S. state of Hawaii prove lasers ignited the flames. And again, I fully believe that this was some kind of ignited by some kind of a do. It absolutely was a controlled event, but controlled by people who don't don't have to suffer the damages, if you know what I mean. But as far as the theory itself, I just find it curious. The AI got this transposed because when you click on the article itself, um, it says here that it was updated 5/9/2023. So I'm assuming it was actually September 5th, a 9/5. And now I see that a lot where there's videos and articles that are posted up where they will um, put the month and then the day and then the year. So I could see how the AI might look at that and say, well, that was May 9th of 2023. But really, I believe it was September 5th because that just makes more sense when you're talking about something that occurred in August of 2023. There's no way that somebody could have posted up an article back on May 9th of 2023 talking about something that happened, months later, like 3 months later. So just more proof the AI is flawed. But this whole blue thing is kind of curious too, because this whole thing with the basic high school back on September 28th of 2022 of last year that I was just showing this video here, showing this light coming down and this beam, coming down. Um, I think that's kind of curious too, because if we look at the basic high school here, let me see if I can get that. There's a full screen. There's a lot of blue around these buildings, and the grandstand itself is blue. There's some blue umbrellas, and you can see the whole building along the whole top is all lined with that blue. There's blue around the outside edges of all of the fields. The grandstand itself that took that, blow from that little light sword last year is blue. Right there it is. It's blue. And there's blue all the way around it too. So I think that's just kind of a curious thing to know, when I'm doing this research into this whole theory about blue not burning with these lasers. So, and again, because I'm repetitive, I got to say it again. I don't know these sources. And before I can trust them, I need to know some information. I mean, were these umbrellas coated with some kind of fire retardant? And did this person that did this video, did they use a material that had some fire retardant? Is there something about the dye with the color blue? that makes it that way. Just basic research questions before I'll be able to really buy into the whole theory of it all. But I don't know. I just think it's very curious that the mainstream and the search engines are just right out there with the whole counteroffensive and the whole debunking of it right off the bat. It's just kind of curious. So, yeah, I think I need to get a hold of one of these high powered lasers so I could do my own, experiment and see, you know. I thought this was kind of curious. This is an image of the Basic Academy of International Studies from Microsoft Bing, and it says it's 2023, but this is not updated because this is the basic high school, is what they have it called here. They're calling it just basic high school, but there's also the Basic Academy, ROTC. There's a little military group in there. And I find that curious because if you go to Google Maps, Google Maps has it updated and they have it listed not as basic high school, but as Basic Academy of International Studies. But right there where the ROTC was being recognized by Bing. So I don't know. I think that's kind of curious that when they changed the name, Microsoft Bing says it's 2023, but this obviously is not updated because I can tell you this is more of what the school grounds looks like, by observing it directly. And there's the football field right there. That's the current because it's brand new. But Microsoft Bing doesn't have the updated images from Google. I doubt Google's going to give them up either. I just think that's kind of curious, though, that, there's an ROTC that was there. And then in the updated maps, the ROTC is gone, but it says International, Basic Academy of International Studies. So I don't know. There's definitely a lot of blue around it. I was joking telling my husband that we need to uh, we need to paint our roof blue, and the top of our we have a black wall that goes all the way around here too. We should paint the very top of the black wall that blue and the roof blue. Just saying, just for the fun of it. I don't know. Anyway, I thought that was kind of curious. I thought I would share that with y'all. Yeah, if we end up having a fire around here or something or another, and the basic high school survives, then I will definitely have some more questions. Thanks for watching.